Gateway Community College. This is the live chat with Dean Alese on every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So I'm here. If you have any questions, feel free to get on and ask them away in the chat. It's my hope to be able to provide you with some answers today. Questions about the college, questions about registration. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm on here every Wednesday at 2 o'clock to answer your questions. So if you're watching this off hours and you have a lingering question and you want to ask live, I'll be here next Wednesday at 2 and every Wednesday through the semester at 2 o'clock. If you have a question after hours, you can always email me at gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu. And Amy, as always, will put all of this information in the chat because it's lengthy to read. gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu, and we will get back to you. If I have any new students here, feel free to say hi. My continuing students always seem to jump on and say hi. So if you'd like to say hi and get a shout out, feel free. Anyone celebrating any special occasions, birthdays, etc., please let me know. We just had a bunch of graduates. So if any of my graduates are on here, feel free to jump on so I can give you a big congratulations. Just let me know that you graduated because there's a lot of students here. So I'm going to go ahead and start down my rundown. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll stop every once in a while and answer some questions. Awesome, Sheena, congratulations, fall 2020 grad. So Sheena, we're just actually getting the lists for diplomas and they take a month and a half about to get in. So by the end of February, beginning of March, we should have those diplomas. Okay, Sheena? So, and you'll receive a letter that will say that I have them, and we haven't decided if we're mailing those or if you're going to have to come in and pick them up, but you'll know by that letter, okay? So make sure your address is current with us, but that's great. Congratulations, Sheena. Anyone else wants to give a shout out, feel free to put it into the chat, okay? Hi, Jean, great to hear you. Great to hear from you. I got your email. I hope you're all set, Jean, so let me know. And great, Sheena, you're all set. Perfect. So spring registration is underway. We are filling up very quickly. We are definitely closing some classes, which is good, but we want you to have all of the selections that you want. If you have not yet registered, now is the time. If you're having trouble registering, reach out to me or reach out to one of the offices to give you support, okay? We are asking that everyone who can do things virtual or via the phone to do so because we're limiting the amount of people in the building, okay? If you have to come in, we are asking that you bring your photo ID and you must wear a mask, and we ask that you remain socially distant from everyone in the building. You will notice that there's stickers on the floor for that, but again, that's for the students that really can't do it via the web or via phone. If you're on my Facebook Live right now, you could go live with the registrar's office right on our registrar's office Facebook page and go ahead and live chat there. So if you've already gotten this far, this may, you can probably jump right over to registrar's office and they'll be able to help you through their live chat. Okay, let me see if there's any questions already. There's a lot of activity. Does financial aid cover for winter and summer? So the answer is yes in certain occasions, Sarah. So it's individual. It depends on what your package looks like. Our winter session is actually part of our spring session when it comes to financial aid. So you need to reach out to the financial aid office to see, so you can tell them how much coursework you're taking, and they will go, they'll go from there, okay? It's kind of individual. So that's gw-finaidhelp@gatewayct.edu. Okay, Sarah? Hi, Brenda. Nice to have you checking in. I can't wait till you all can come in and say hi to me in my office again. Hopefully soon, right? I really want to point out it's a great time to come back to Gateway. So for all those readmit students that have taken a break from Gateway, and or students that were like, college may not be for me, now is a great time to come back. We're offering flexible schedules, online classes. We do have some in-person classes. We have what's called LRON classes, which are live remote online, and we have online classes, and all of those are really able to give you a flexible schedule that can work around almost anyone's work schedule. We're also have already implemented pass-fail for the spring. So say I'm going to go check out and see if I can be successful in an LRON class. If you're not successful in that LRON class, then you could invoke the pass-fail at the end and not have any consequences to your GPA. Okay, so really great time to come back to Gateway. We're really underway with registration, and I encourage you all to register soon. If you want the courses you want to choose, you should register soon. I know a lot of our continuing students still at this point have not registered. If that is you, I need you to reach out and or get onto your ComNet and register now, okay? We want you to get the classes that you want and the schedule that you need for the spring semester. Graduation. Unbelievable. We had a graduate from fall on here, but now we're talking about our spring. The spring 2021 graduation application is available. If you're close to graduating, you should have received an email in your Gateway emails to schedule an appointment with your graduation auditor. You can either go to gatewayct.edu/appointment booking or gw-records@gatewayct.edu. So one is to book the appointment, the other is to contact the records office, okay? So you can do either one there for graduation. At this point, I know I'm going to get a question, so I'm just going to hit it right now. At this point, we are unsure what graduation looks like for the spring, but we will be announcing it soon, okay? What we hope to do for graduation, okay? So let me just handle that right there. Graduation eligibility. So if you think, wow, I've been coming to school for a while, I'm not quite sure if I'm eligible or not, you should log into your DegreeWorks. How do I get to my DegreeWorks? How to get to your DegreeWorks, you log into ComNet and it's right there, and you can go ahead and push the DegreeWorks and your audit will show up, right? And you can see how many classes you have toward your major. The one thing I want you to check when you're on DegreeWorks is I want you to check and make sure you're in the right major. So if you're not in the right major in DegreeWorks, you need to get that fixed by contacting the records office as well, okay? And filling out a change of major form, which is actually on our registrar's office page off of our website, okay? But you can see the percentage that you've reached your diploma. So I'm always, when your percentage to completion, I'm always surprised when students, I'm like, you're 60% of the way, and they're like, I had no idea. That is all at your fingertips, and we encourage you to look there. Those of you that have an 80 to 100% completion, that's when we really want you to fill out that graduation application and meet with your auditor, okay? If you're below that 80%, you could go meet with an auditor to figure that out, but 80 to 100% is that graduation application, okay? Let's see. Brenda, your new class is not listed yet in Blackboard. No, the new classes shouldn't be in Blackboard yet. They should be there by next Tuesday, Brenda. So if they're not there by next Wednesday when I'm live, let me know, or you can send me an email, okay? We're just getting into the new semester, so they'll be uploaded soon, okay? So many exciting things coming. Welcome Week is coming. Welcome Week 2021. Believe it or not, we are doing a very virtual and very exciting Welcome Week. On Monday, January 25th, through Friday, January 29th, we're having a scavenger hunt. And of course, there's prizes with student activities. The scavenger hunt will open 6 a.m. on Monday and will close January 29th at 1 p.m. Okay, the scavenger hunt will have you learn what various offices are at Gateway, what they do, how they can help you. And the answers to all questions in the hunt are either exact answers, you must type multiple choice selections. There's a total of 11 questions, 2 that are bonus questions. So really exciting scavenger hunt for the whole first week. On Monday, January 25th as well, we're going to have digital caricature party experience. That's at from 12 to 2 and 4 to 6. And all this information will be in your GCC Connect, which comes through your email, and also on our Facebook page. On Tuesday, January 26th, we're having a TED Talk and Tea, the secrets of success, 8 words in 3 minutes. So again, that's a TED Talk where you watch the TED Talk and then you join the TED Talk and Tea discussion from 2:30 to 3:30 on January 26th. On Wednesday, the 27th, Dean Alese will be live here on Facebook from roughly about 2 to 2:30, depending on how many questions I have. So you can chat with Dean Alese. Also, the Matrix Entertainment presents 60 and 60 virtual trivia game show. So that's from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at night. So we'll have a virtual trivia game show. On Thursday, January 28th, we have our first general body meeting of our SGA from 2:30 to 3:30. And on Friday, we'll be hosting the GCC Virtual Club Fair from 3 to 4:30. Gateway is full of exciting activities and clubs and organizations, and I highly encourage you to get involved in one, as it makes the campus experience just that much better. All of our clubs are meeting virtually at this point. We hope as we move forward through this semester that we'll be able to have some activities that may be in person, but it's a great way to get connected with people at the college, is to join one of these clubs or organizations. I'm just going to go over again. If you can, any of the student services that you can do virtually or via the phone, we are encouraging you to do so. We are trying to limit the amount of students that are in the building due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If you have to come into the building is open. If you have to come into the building to get some services or to get registered, or if you're having trouble or to make a payment, we do have some rules. So the first rule is you have to be masked. So everybody knows Dean Alese always puts her mask on. So you need to have your mask on. The mask must cover your nose all the way to your chin, okay? Nose to your chin, and this is for your safety and the safety of everybody here. So you must come masked. I am in my office right now, so I'm unmasked. No one's in here with me, and it's so you can hear me better, to be clear. And when you come in, you also are going to need your Gateway ID. Okay. For those of you that don't have a Gateway ID, once you have a class schedule, you're able to go ahead and get one. So you must be registered for classes. And you just go to www.gatewayct.edu/ID cards. You fill in the form and upload a photo, and they will contact you when it's ready for pickup. Okay, so that's how you get your Gateway ID. The Gateway ID is how you get into both the garage, the Gateway garage, and the Temple Street parking garage should you have to come to campus. Okay, and it also gets you in and out of the building. If you don't have a Gateway ID yet and you need to come in, you must come with a picture ID. Okay. The other thing is we ask for you to remain socially distant, 6 feet apart. Okay. So we need you to remain that way. We have stickers on the floor that help you to guide what's 6 feet apart, very similar to all of the grocery stores and all of the department stores that you're in. Gateway has the same things on the floors here. I have a question. How do I change my major? Good question, Kirsten. So if you go to the registrar's office page, which is actually just one click off the main page, there's an actual change of major form there. So just scroll down to the forms at the bottom, and there's a change of major form. If you have trouble finding it, feel free to email me, gw-dinastudents@gatewayct.edu. Okay? Great question, Kirsten. Oh, look at that. I went right through student ID. Again, I talked about the flexibility we're offering this semester, so I wanted to just go through a little bit about what it is. We do have some traditional classes, very, very few, okay? And why is that? Everybody asks me, why can't we just have classes on campus? The state of Connecticut has asked for 6 feet social distancing within our classrooms. When you have a classroom, even a classroom of 50, it brings it down to 10 or 12 students in a classroom, which really, really takes our classroom size too far down, right? And it's much safer for us to keep you online during this pandemic as well. So that is the reason why we only have very few traditional classes, okay? It's to keep the population in the building down and because of the social distancing within the classroom. So we are offering some online classes, a fully online class, which is called online, okay? It's basically it's very flexible. You have to log in, but there's not a specific time you log in. So that works really well with people that have a variant work schedule. I'm thinking of, some of my friends that work at grocery stores or at Target, that they get a schedule every Sunday and it changes every week. And they don't have that. That's really works for them. This is it's not at your own pace, but it's, you log in when it's convenient for you, but you still have to log in multiple times a week. Okay. So it's not like you can wait a month and then log in. You have to log in multiple times a week, but it's not at a set time. Okay. The LRON is a live remote online. And that is the most like our in-classroom experience. So you sit down at your computer, you log on to a WebEx or another forum like that, and your professor is teaching your class. You're there live with your classmates in the classroom, and then you're given assignments after class. A lot of our students that have to have that traditional experience prefer the LRON to the online, but it really depends on the student, okay? So the LRON is that live remote online. Again, that is the one that's most like the in-person, okay? And then we have the hybrid, which is like a combination of two, right? So there's some online components and some in-person components. And then we have our traditional, which means that you're coming in at the scheduled time very specifically. Okay, so make sure when you're really looking to book your classes and you're filling your schedule that you're looking at that, okay? If you have a traditional class on campus that ends at 2, don't sign up for an LRON that starts at 2:15 because you won't make it home by then. So it's really important that that happens. If you have to do that, we can try to find space for you, but you have to watch your schedule and what you have, okay? So if you have any questions about registration, though you can't get a hold of somebody, please don't hesitate to reach out, okay? We are here. My registrar's office is here, admissions. All of our offices are here to answer the phones and to answer our emails. So if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate. Okay, I think I've covered pretty much everything here. Let me make sure there's no more questions in the chat. We've had some really great conversations, so thank you all for signing in today. I know a lot of you watch this after hours. So again, if you have any questions and you're watching this and I'm not live, please feel free to email me at gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu so I can answer your question or get you connected to the right office, okay? I will be back here next Wednesday. Classes start Friday. I got to look at the calendar. Friday the 22nd. So we're really excited to have you back for an exciting spring semester. And so you will see me here live next Wednesday at 2. I look forward to seeing you. Again, reminder, if you have not registered at this point, please do so. Our classes are filling up, and we want to give you the most selection for the time and schedule that you need, okay? Do not wait till the last minute. All right, I'll talk to you guys all next week. Have a good weekend.